Warm up, warm up. Faster. That's slow.
We are the Hensleys from Atlanta, Georgia. But it's probably deeper. Go ahead, Ezra.
Should we all talk about where we're actually from?
Sure.
I was about to say Atlanta, none of y'all from it.
Well, look, the Hensleys are from Atlanta. We started here in Atlanta. My name is Pounds. I'm from Augusta, Georgia. Originally, I was born there, but bred here later on in life.
Same. Also from Augusta.
Also from Augusta, Georgia.
I'm from Athens, Georgia, and yeah, I got my music start here in Atlanta.
Oh, by the way, that's G, that's Log, and that's Snake.
I want to tell the
Well,
story.
us three knew each other since probably like 7th or 8th grade. And then I moved up here for work, like, I don't know, 3 years
We've known each
ago.
other since 6th grade.
6th grade?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
pretty easy starting point for when we've all known the.
Okay, so we've all known each other since 6th grade, minus G.
Yeah.
I've known
Then I
ever
came
since
up here
4th grade.
for work. And so me and Ezra linked up, and then that's when I started to meet G. And then Ezra essentially just convinced me to be in a band, and then we ended up convincing G to be in a band as well.
Yeah.
I met Ezra in 2017 on my birthday.
Which is this Saturday.
Which is a Saturday.
Happy birthday,
Upcoming. Thank
Happy
you.
anniversary, guys.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
happy
We were
anniversary.
talking about that
Yeah.
today.
I met Ezra in 2017 on my birthday through a mutual friend. And from there we had a music relationship as far as recording, producing. Lived with him for a short stint in 2018, and now we've lived together for 2 years. One of my best friends. And then I met these guys, proxy Ezra. I met Jacob maybe 2017 or 18, around that time. And he did some art for us. And then I've known about Logan, but I didn't meet him until I don't know, like last year, sometime last year.
November?
Whenever he came through,
It was like August of last year.
Yeah.
August or July of last year.
I've known Log since 4th grade.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
That's my second middle name. we were going over a bunch of names, and I think it was maybe Ezra that had the idea for it, and I honestly didn't like it at first. And this was before Log was in the band, so he didn't really have a choice.
Honestly, making
But,
the band name was easy because like I think we were throwing around random shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember any.
We were-
of
we
the
were
other
throw- I don't-
ones, to be
Yeah.
honest. It
Nothing
was
stuck.
quick. It was quick though because I was like, let's just go with a name, and we were going around our names. We were like, what are all your names? He's like, his middle. Is it cool if I say your middle name?
Yeah.
Middle name is Kadar.
yeah.
And we were like, that's cool, but it was like something that we maybe didn't reflect the music as well. So we asked Jacob, and he was like, what are your middle names? He's like, Ryan. We're like,
Ryan's
and
not.
then he said, Hensley. And then we were like, our ears perked.
Yeah. And
My ears perked too. Approximately 30 miles away.
So, what are some challenges that you guys face as a band?
I hadn't thought about that really.
Yeah, I mean, like,
We
we only
worked
have
on
like
a lot.
81 monthly listeners on Spotify. That's a challenge.
Yeah.
I think finding like good times to perform where all of us can link up is, for me, been the most difficult to do. Like just finding consistent times where we can perform all at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think in the beginning we kind of were very loose, or at least I knew that Ezra and Jacob were getting together making music, and then I'd always heard this music from Ezra, so I kind of had learned it, just by kind of being next to it. And then like when it really started to formulate, I think just in the beginning putting it together, and then figuring out once, hey, we want to add Log, what that was going to be like, and now we're kind of consistent as like a band. So not too many like challenges.
Not
But-
yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Guys' new single, Midsummer. What's the story behind that?
Oh, you're gonna have to ask Ezra on that one.
That's Marcus.
I wrote that
That's
song.
Marcus. That's Marcus. He wrote
Actually,
everything.
look, I'm gonna come clean here. Marcus writes all the lyrics. I just buy them off. I wrote that song a couple years ago. It was after, quarantine life, and I was living in my hometown for a couple of months after one of my leases ended here, and so I was writing a lot of acoustic songs at that time, and that was a song that I wrote about, just chilling by myself and being alone, and helping me kind of like get over that feeling of being isolated.
Could open for any music artist. Who would you open for?
Lil Wayne.
I think he's being serious actually, which is kind of cool.
That would be
Love
cool.
Lil Wayne.
He loves Lil.
Opening for
He's played
Weezer.
punk shows too with Blink.
Lil Wayne plays guitar.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he skates.
Yeah.
We all
Weezer,
skate.
maybe. That's my favorite band, and I think they have like
Easy.
Weezer. They have a sound. I think that if we were like in front of them, or and playing ahead of them, I think it would sound dope. And I think a lot of their crowd or sound or hardcore fans would like fuck with us. But that's my take.
I was gonna say King Gizzard, but you probably have a better take on that.
No,
Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Again, I think I just
One
love
day.
King Gizzard, but I don't know if our sound would reflect with the King Gizzard audience necessarily.
Yeah,
We're not that psychedelic at all.
Yeah, but look, we did a show.
Waves is more talking about, say that we were picked up by a major label to play for, like to open for a big band.
But what's like a really solid, like good rock band?
Well, I would have liked to know is
modern?
maybe from Ezra who that would be, since he writes a lot of the music.
Yeah.
To be honest,
who would be a band you feel that if we could open for? People would compare us to like the Strokes and shit.
yeah,
I
I
could
was
see that.
literally gonna say either the Strokes. I mean, that would be cool, but at the same time,
Well, I would want to do it for like
Maybe
a more
something different,
modern.
Yeah.
Like the Strokes are like contemporary, but they're not like, like coming out with like.
Yeah, their
like,
2021
new
album
shit.
is, nothing compared to their old.
Well,
Is
it's
that what you're saying?
not. But like a younger band.
I want to say Pub. Yeah.
Oh,
Pub.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite bands.
that's a great answer.
They're a fairly newer band from Canada, but like not fairly new. They've been around.
They rock too.
Yeah.
But I feel like
They're
we
so
match
fresh,
up
though.
with their vibe a lot.
The last show, which was the 529 show, it's probably like one of the bigger venues that we played so far, and
I enjoyed
it
playing
was the most recent.
Hendershots as well in Athens. That was like the first time
Yeah.
for me playing rock
That's a good
music
show.
in my hometown for a long time. So I enjoyed the Hendershots and the video and the venue, like everything just about it was really nice.
They really live for this kind of music in Athens, I think. Rock music.
Yeah.
And like Hendershots is only my second show with the band, but I felt like I felt the most comfortable there too, which kind of helped. The first show was like kind of nerve-wracking and stuff, but
Yeah.
Hendershots felt loose.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Yeah.
And the crowd was like super into it too.
Yeah.
They were super into it. They were jumping.
To perform.
Maybe Troll.
Yeah. Trolls
I
probably.
love playing
Or 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, I mean that movie from The Mask.
Yeah.
Favorite
Yeah.
perform? That's my
Troll.
worst, my least favorite
Troll.
performance. Which one to name?
Well, definitely the first EP.
Our first,
Hensleys one.
our first iteration of the HOT, H-O-T, which means Hensleys Original Trilogy, and it's not really an album, it's not really an EP, so it's a trilogy of songs, and it's cool,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's been done before. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. If you like Star Wars, they have an original trilogy, and they have some prequels. Check those out.
Dude, Hensleys prequels.
Yeah, those are coming after, so.
It comes out September 1st.
The Phantom Hymn.
Yeah, it's like a
Primarily.
friend who's coming up to me who doesn't really do music and says, hey, I really want to play in a band. Then I would say, practice your instrument.
Giving advice to a new band and I think this sticks kind of harder with me now I'm older. Find the people that really consistently want to do this with you, and then just pick a day or 2 days and do that consistently, because then you'll lock in for a good band experience.
Absolutely.
If you're thinking about doing it, like, cool, that's one thing to think about it, but when you lock it in, it makes it like a thing, and you can grow with and as a band.
G is not wrong.
Yeah.
My friend Sam said 3 things that make a band work, and I live by this.
Same.
Is 1, the music, obviously. 2, the shows, obviously. And then 3, the hang. Most important thing.
I also want to, the music, and I think to just expand on this, if the music is good that you play,
If you like the music.
yeah, if you like the music that you're playing and the music is good, that's like a plus. The shows and opportunities, that's what I'll say, shows and opportunities, because you can play good shows, but you can also have good opportunities to like just make money as a band. And then the hang is the third. Ensembles can operate with 1 or 2 of these, but if you have all 3, I think you're locked in for success.
Absolutely.
But any ensemble can lock in with any 2 of those, but if you have all 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Punx Media.
We're the Hensleys.
We are the Hensleys from Atlanta, Georgia.